G'day folks, welcome to Dirtfood, our vegetable garden diary, and welcome to the second video for 2019. Now, those of you that have been watching these will remember that the very last one was in the middle of summer. We'd had a huge heat wave, and clearly now it's autumn and it's lovely. So, many months, 3 I believe, since the last video. And I can say, look, when we started doing these videos, it was primarily so that we had a record of the restoration of our vegetable garden. And I can say here, mission accomplished. We had a hugely productive summer. We're harvesting every day, great food, because of course that's why we do it. And yeah, and look, it's fantastic. So I guess I'm happy to say that yes, we've kind of got the garden back on track. And at the same time, I suppose I'm also saying that there's still so much work to do. So I don't want to go into that horrible cliche, not horrible, but cliche of it's all about the journey and not the destination. But it's kind of true in this case. Just the process of working in the garden is great. The rewards and the harvests are great, but the failures are good too. So anyhow, that's kind of where we're at. And today is really just about a catch-up, showing you what we have been doing. I've been so busy filming for clients, I just haven't been able to kind of do one of these. But I have been kind of filming what's happening out there. So I just want to show you, I suppose, what's been happening over the summer. And a little look ahead as to where we're going. So, I was happy to kind of put my hand up and say, right, yes, mission accomplished, garden restored. But of course, that's not the end of it, is it? And there's a few points to that. One is that for us, we're, I suppose, moving on to the next level, and that's more getting our composting happening. We're starting to work in like a no-dig style. So the last bed that we did, we didn't kind of dig out all the weeds. We put a layer of compost over, planted into that, and that's been good. A work in progress, I think, and we'll talk more about that as we go. But there'll be two things that I'll probably be talking more about as time goes by. So composting and no dig. We've got our worms happening as well, so a worm farm. So I guess more of the gardening system and infrastructure now we're working on. And this all goes to the idea that a garden is not a linear thing. Plant a seed, reap the harvest, and repeat. It's more circular than that. It's more a system. You've got to feed the soil so that the soil can have nutrients available for the plants to use to turn into the food. That's a huge part of it. We look at the harvest, and all the pretty Instagram pictures are all harvest related. But really, if you're not feeding the soil and kind of building, I guess not depleting your soil, but in fact improving your soil, then it's all going to run out pretty quick. So that's pretty much where we're at and where we're moving towards, and that's a great thing. So I'm just going to give you a bit of a catch up, show you some of what's been happening, and looking forward to keeping up the diaries so you can see what's happening. If you've got questions or things that you've seen that I haven't explained or that you'd like me to talk more about, by all means, send an email. And if not, catch you next time.